Oh man, what's going on, everybody? I'm still here, just a fucking, just to let y'all know, right? But I haven't done one of these in a minute, and it's been a whole lot of shit that's been going on ever since I last posted a video. Just been hiatus, doing my own thing, just living life, man. Like I still be on YouTube because that's just one convenient way to get my source of information from, and I just follow links that people on certain channels and or a lot of channels that I be watching. Like I just follow the links in the description to be able to further do my research on things that I be getting a lot of important. Let me scoot back some, man. But I be getting a lot of good links, a lot of good sources, and I could probably be here for hours to talk about what's been going on ever since my last fucking video. But what I'm here to talk about, man, I'm pretty sure that this is. I don't want to sound like I'm another person that's trying to take advantage of an event. This is why I haven't made a coronavirus video. Okay, I'm not one of those type of people that try to ride the wave, try to ride the fucking trending topic wave to be able to get fucking traction to my channel. I know that's one of the things that you can do to be able to help your shit out, but I can do that shit off the muscle, man. I can chop it. I can turn back into DJ M.I.A. instead of me being Mike, me being who I really am, and just talking shit on the camera. And I can start chopping and screwing music again, and be able to get my channel growing back like that. And I can, I guess, make this a Mgtow video too, because I'm about to get into a little bit of topics on how to tie that in. But yeah, I'm not one of those type of people that try to that crank out videos fucking every single day, every minute of the day, because I don't take YouTube serious. I'm still, I guess, a old school person when it comes to YouTube. I come on this bitch just to vlog, rant, like how YouTube was originally built in the first place. To come on here to speak your mind, whatever it is that you want to post, as long as within the guidelines, I guess, and not crazy shit. And being creative and doing what you need to do to be able to share your creativity, share your perspective, right? And so I'm not one of those type of niggas that will basically make coronavirus video, because I just do my research, man. But with this whole thing that's been going on with black men getting murdered left and right, man, it's some bullshit, and it's cranking me up, man, to that point to where like I I at least had to do this video, and I at least feel like I need to not protest, but find like some type of organization that actually has a plan and actually have a goal, number one, because what is the goal when it comes to motherfuckers protesting, burning down auto zones and shit just for them to be like I was bad. My bad, man. I got this camera propped up a certain way out here in my little shed, man. My little bullshit shed. Cause I don't feel like recording in the house. I sit outside all the time, like while I'm working and shit. Cause your boy a disabled vet, and I work from home, and just like everybody else. And well, right now, but I've been doing it, but I just been doing me. And and it's the weekend, and whenever I want to relax, I come out here and I catch up on current events, and I just be out here chilling, just sitting outside, just taking it all in, enjoying the ambience, man. I'm about to be 27 in June 9th, like almost 2 weeks from now type shit. Crazy. Time flying by. I don't even look 27 though, right? Crazy though. But yeah, back to what I was saying, man. Excuse me. This whole thing that's been going on with black boys, black men, like, for one thing, that when it came to before this whole George Floyd incident happened, there was another dude. I'm sure people know about this as well because this was worldwide too. Ahmaud Arbery or Avery, however you pronounce his last name. Where I live at right now, he like that happened 6 miles from where I stay at. And keep in mind, I'm one of those young black men who is fortunate enough to have a family lineage to where we actually own something. We own land out here. So it's literally nothing but private land out here that is owned by black people, black men, black women, black family, basically black legacy. Like my grandparents had the juice, man. But we got like a field back here, a farm. Like we can grow our own food. We can do all that stuff back here. It's so I still be looking at my life like it's fucked up, but compared to how I look at black people who are stuck in the inner cities, man, who are going through shit like what happened to our brother George Floyd, man. One thing, man, black men, we need to stick together, man. And this is where Mgtow, this is where all of your other black male dominant groups and your black male dominant ideologies that we all share and that we all see, this is where this shit comes key, man. Because you have women out here like Cynthia G and Naya says, and I'm pretty sure Hi Sansaray, we all know you're not dead. I got a homegirl named Monet that knows you, Sansaray. Yeah, you remember her? Yeah. But you got women out here who is cheerleading the fact that this man was murdered this way by a white officer, man. And the fact is, man, we need to have something in place that way we all can be able to hold each other up, man. Nobody will be able to fall because we will each one of us will be each other's crutches, man. For real. So in my personal opinion, I think we need to have organizations in every city, man, to where if we see this type of injustice happening, not only break out your camera phones and go live, but there need to be some black men that comes out of the fucking wood. Prime example, Denzel Washington. If some of y'all seen that shit, there was this black homeless man in West Hollywood. Go on look up Jimmy Dore on YouTube. Denzel Washington saw this black homeless man getting fucked with by two white police officers, male and a female. And so he pulled over and basically got in the middle of them two to make sure that they basically didn't kill this man. Because I heard the police over there, when it comes to homeless people, homeless vets, basically damn near the whole city is homeless at this point in Los Angeles. But when it comes to those homeless people over there, man, I heard they getting done fucked up by the police. They got spikes in the motherfucking concrete, man. In some fucking cities over there in California. I'm pretty sure LA is one of them. But this is what we need to do. That prime example of what I was talking about when it comes to Denzel Washington. We need to be able to have black men or just anybody, period, that see some injustice happening to a black man, white man, whatever, man. And we need to hold these motherfucking cops accountable and make them do their job, or else you're going to have to deal with all of us. You're going to have all of us on our motherfucking neck with your goddamn knee on our necks and shit. And you know that ain't going to happen. You know that's not going to. Look at all the protests that's going on right now, man. Man, let me make sure y'all can see my face. I'm not one of them type of niggas that hide my face. Y'all already know this. Like, I don't look ugly. I'm a skinny, young looking nigga, man, but this is how I love it. Because most of y'all so-called bitches who want to sit and talk shit, y'all probably weigh 3 times as much as I do. So, but this ain't about y'all. Because y'all not out here catching a motherfucking bullet like a black man is every fucking day. Like a M.I.A, like Botham Jean. Y'all forgot about that. And there's been plenty of black men who have been killed by black women. By black men over some bullshit. Over some bullshit. And I know it's been like that on the other side too, but our shit is way more common. Our deaths are way more common. They're covered way more than shit that happens to y'all, because shit happens to black men more than it does with black women. Because black women, y'all don't realize that y'all are being used, man. Y'all are being used by daddy government to destroy the black man. Y'all are given incentives to kick the black man out of the household, and then you get stipends, you get money every month. You can wring that black man out to dry through fucking child support. And don't get married to him, man. Jesus Christ. For y'all who been following all of this shit, man, there is too many examples. I don't have to get into them because y'all seen them. Y'all seen the same shit that I've seen, man. So what more is there to be said that y'all haven't already seen, that we haven't already seen? Right? But this is just a tangent, man. You already know how I get down. But I might make a coronavirus video. But this is just a little fireside chat just to get me back into this shit. I might get back into my music thing. I've been dabbling into that a little bit. Not proactive on it anymore. I know I can rap. Anybody can rap nowadays, man. It's not hard. Especially if a nigga like me can do it. But keep in mind, I've been doing this shit since I knew how to rap since I was like 13 type shit. I started chopping and screwing music when I was like 12 years old, fucking around on virtual DJ and shit. I know a lot of people say, oh, it ain't real turntables. Well, I was broke back then. It's way more convenient to do it on the damn computer. And then on top of that, it's when it comes to how I chop and screw music, I think it's the smart way to do it, because I ain't gonna get into that on how I got virtual DJ, but I got it for the hookup. And you got to be able to learn how to map out your keyboard, all that shit, just like an actual turntable. But back to what I was saying, man. Black men, I think that we at this point need to have some type of defense force in place for us, just in case some shit like that. I'm a black fucking Air Force veteran, man. That was a military cop, right? And my mentor, who is a military cop, security forces, who is an E7. I'm pretty sure either he's retired now or he probably made rank. I don't know. I ain't talked to him in years, but he was a black man too, man. I'm not going to fucking dox him, but he was a fucking black master sergeant. He originally from Florida. Coolest man I ever fucking met, man. He had his whole career ahead of him. He mentored a lot of he was a real good mentor. And there was a lot of good black people that I met in the military too. And a good bit of white people. I got plenty of friends who love me like they was my brothers as well, man. And they pissed off about this shit, because they realized that if the shit can happen to us, it will happen to them as well. It can, and in a good bit of cases that don't really get covered like that, and don't really get put on the news, plastered everywhere like that. A good bit of police brutality does happen to white men as well. Because I've watched plenty of videos to where white people will be getting done fucked up by the police and murdered, man. So this is where, again, I say Mgtow and a black manosphere, black Mgtow, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Because the fact is that this happened to a black man, black people, we need to have some type of motherfucking, again, we need to have some type of something put in place in order to keep ourselves at least protected or alive, to where other people will be able to just join in and be able to keep the injustice from happening, or at least try to prevent it. But at the same time, y'all need to do y'all part as well in order to keep yourselves from having to deal with the fucking police. I know that it's not going to be straight up 100% to where it's inevitable, basically. Because trying to avoid the police, man, come on, man. Like, the police is embedded in our society, man. Like, eventually you're going to have to encounter them. But I guess we need to have like a class, something put in place, man, to be able to figure out what it is that we need to have set in motion, so that way when we deal with the police in any shape or form, we end up still like at least mitigate the deaths, man. At least make it to where black people don't end up motherfucking dead when it comes to a good bit of black people that encounter the police, man. And I want to get deeper onto this subject about black people, but yeah, man, I'm about to motherfucking go ahead and dip, man. Try to enjoy the rest of my weekend, man. I hope y'all do too. And at the same time, man, look out for one another, especially us men, because we literally are walking targets, man. We have a walking target on our back, man. Keep your head on a fucking swivel, man. And if you need one of these, man, do it by all means. I'm not mad at you at all. I got one. So if it get to that point, man, it shouldn't. And that's what I was referring to earlier. It shouldn't, like, verbal judo, man. Try your best to be able to talk your way out of a fucked up situation. To be able to maneuver your way out of some shit with words, man. Because that's what I was taught when I was in the military. When I was a motherfucking MP. That's how law enforcement works. They use so figure out their strategies and use it back against them, but just put it in your own, just mix it up to where it works for you, but it still at the same time is effective towards their demeanor as well. So that way you at least get out of the fucking whole entire incident alive, man. You at least get out of the encounter alive, man. Whether they put the cuffs on you or not, fuck it. You'll just deal with that shit when you deal with it. But the fact is, you are alive, man. So, black people, man, or black men especially, man, look out for one another. Look out for each other. Look out for like, support each other, man. Because this is what we needed during this time. I mean, I wish I could say that everybody need to support each other, but, like, you know what kind of, we know what kind of fucking time we live in, man. So we need to be able to at least try to save as much fucking people as we can, especially as black men, because we were here first. I wholeheartedly believe that. We came up out of the ground first, man. We are the first people, man. So peace, y'all. Be safe, man.